Welcome, Gemini, to your mid-month reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, guys, see what's going on with you in the mid-month. I did put up a guided meditation on my second channel. You can find that in the description area under this video. Okay, if you guys are interested in that. It also has meditative music and relaxing music as well. So I'm kind of working on that as well as this channel. So busy bee over here, guys, getting innovative. Okay, let's see what's going on. Best message coming out. We have the King of Cups. Being a supportive leader right now is really what I'm really getting out of this card. I see that you're really balanced right now, really doing what it is you feel you really need to do, really sitting on that throne of compassion. So I do feel like there's a lot of balance right now, whether you guys know it really or not during this mid-month. So let's see. Could also be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio who is helping with that compassion. So take that how that's resonating. But no matter what, I do see you guys as feeling balanced when it comes to your heart and where you're putting your heart and where your passions are. Really having this sustainable results on what it is you're trying to invest in. So whether it is a love situation that you're trying to invest in, it looks like you were putting a lot of hard work into that. There's a lot of passion and a lot of long-term results that you're really looking for when you're planting these seeds. You're not just planting some seed, it looks like for, just, the rest of spring or something, you know what I mean? You're looking for the overall. So I really like that. There has been just some delays within this process, and it looks like you're just continuing to plant though, right? So it's like, even if you feel like you sacrificed something, there's been a lot of sacrifice, a lot of indecision, a lot of, thinking that had to take place and how you're going to make this work, right? And how you're going to move and, but it looks like it's panning out, right? It's really panning out. There's a lot of rest over here. Really planning for the future is really what it is. We see the long-term results in the planting with the rest card, the Four of Swords. So it's saying, I am planting for the future, no matter how many crossroads I might have to go through, how much indecision. There might even be some resistance. It feels like for somebody might be dealing with a Pisces. If it's a love situation, maybe it's a family situation, whatever it is, it does feel like there's a relationship where it does feel like there is resistance from someone else though, and wherever you're trying to plant these seeds. You're definitely on the right track and on the right decision about where you're going to get this moving. There is movement, even though it does feel like at one time maybe you felt like you wanted to abandon this situation and withdraw from the situation because there was a lot of maybe trying to win at all cost kind of situation going on here, or there could have even been some competition. But it does feel like whatever is going on here in disagreements, it looks like we're still moving forward with this planting seeds and getting this really going. Right? I really want this to work. I really want this, this to pan out for me, and I'm not going to give up. So there's literally saying in the mid-month, I'm not giving up on this. I'm really going to move forward with this, even though there could have been something in my head that said, you know what, I did contemplate on leaving. Four of Swords to the Eight of Cups. I did contemplate on leaving. I was thinking about it, but I've decided that, you know what, there's something here. Right? There's something here. So yeah, so here you are planning, going forward with it. Whether it's a job, a love situation, right? A friendship, however it is, an idea. Yeah, there was some competition. You might have felt like there was some competition. I mean, if you guys are doing a YouTube channel or something like that as well, there is a lot of competition in YouTube, right? But you have to really think of it as you're not really competing so much with other people in that kind of situation, right? It's more of a strife. It's a lot of tension. It can feel like you're in competition with others. You just have to let that go. Don't allow that, to see those things as competition. On the other hand, there could have been literal competition. Maybe you were fighting for someone. Maybe you had to fight for someone. Maybe you had to fight for a job. Maybe you had to fight for a place. Maybe you had to fight for a promotion. Right? So whatever it is, it definitely was winning at all costs, no matter what the situation is. Fight for that. Maybe a new apartment. Maybe, however it is. Clarify, but it looks like right now it's all about moving in that direction and saying this is where I need to be, and I know it, and we can see that right now. You've come back around. You've unified yourself, and you're not worried about what's going on around you. Maybe there was some lies and deceit that was going on around the situation as well. Maybe somebody was lying around somebody else, and you thought you were going to walk away from the situation when you realized that there was no lies. Maybe they were trying to steal your man or your woman and make up lies so they could take them. I do see that. I'm sorry, I do. Right? And now you're seeing the bigger truth to the situation, that maybe somebody was trying to get away with something. Look at that. Yeah, love to the devil. Breaking the chains. Detaching. Finding your own freedom and restoring your own control over the situation, not allowing that ego mind maybe also to tell you what you can do and what you can't do, or listening to somebody else who's telling you this is never going to work, or maybe they're just making up lies and stories. There's definitely something deeper going on here when it comes to this situation. Something more than just meets the eye, right? It's something that said, I was actually going to quit doing this, but I've decided that I was going to think about the situation and move towards this situation. There's something here. Yeah, their honesty just popped out. Something honest happened where it made the devil flee. Their mental clarity became true, and that's where you see the Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, you see the long-term success. There it is, and I'm going to plant seeds because I see the long-term success. Once I got rid of that devil on my shoulder, whatever that may be for you, you started seeing the truth. And now you're ready. You're ready to rock and roll. Yeah, you're not walking away with it. Six of Cups in reverse. I'm not walking away from this situation. I'm no longer in contemplation with the Four of Cups. I can literally see what's going on now, and I do know that Ace of Cups is there for me, and I'm going to go for it because everything's been truthful. See, the truth came out, and new opportunities are coming. See, and that's it. There could have been some forgiveness, some reconciliation, a new creative idea, a new way to do something, but whatever it is, it's balanced itself out, right? You found the fairness within this situation and justified it, or the truth within the situation, which also becomes the fairness, right, toward yourself, the loved one, however it is. Yeah, I'm telling you. For some of you, it is somebody was telling a bunch of lies about someone, that you had put a lot of hard work into a relationship with this person, and there was trying to cause some kind of conflict, some kind of competition. And it's funny. I want to say that if it was somebody who was trying to say that your person was cheating with them or something, and it wasn't true, and the honesty did come out about that situation, I just want you to know the crazy thing about this situation is that they were lying and they were competing to get your person, and they just ain't gonna do it. There was never any real competition to begin with. See, there it is. They were trying to make it sound like there was some kind of competition, but your person's going to come to tell you there was no competition because there was no them. They was in their head. It didn't exist. They're crazy. That didn't happen. You see what I'm trying to say? They were trying to cause all this conflict. That's for someone, for sure. That they were trying to make you believe that this person was there, but that person never really was. You're there fooling around with me. No, I'm not fooling around with you. They have eyes for me. No, I don't. You're just trying to make up stories. I see a lot of storytelling over here. See a lot of secrets and a lot of storytelling coming over here. It's all an illusion. It's all deceit. Four of Pentacles, trying to hold on to something that's not theirs, trying to take control over a situation that they shouldn't be in the first place. Clarify on this person. I'm telling you, that's what that is. I don't care what the situation is. There was a lot of lies and deceit going from some place. I don't know where this is, which made you want to walk away and make you believe that this was not going to be good to plant seeds. And now you're seeing the truth and wanting to plant the seeds because it is a good thing. There was nothing wrong. Yeah, putting you into mental anguish about the situation, thinking that, you know what, it was all over, but it wasn't all over. You have the Eight of Wands. So if that person is, if it's a person and it's a love situation with the Two of Cups, they're telling you, they're coming back to tell you in the mid-month, that's not true. I love you. I have the hots for you. The passion is with you, not with them. I don't, they're cuckoo. They're telling stories. Because the truth is coming out, and the truth is going to set not only you free, but them free as well. Because we see two being set free here with the Two of Cups. And the person's a liar. Yeah, trying to break up a relationship. King of Cups again. Somebody's definitely dealing with Pisces. Ace of Swords to the Death card. What's this? The Tower. Yep. And then take a Tower moment with the Two of Cups. See, because the Two of Cups is upside down, but Spirit says no, because the Two of Cups is really right side up. They're trying to break up. They're trying to cause this Tower so that the Two of Cups, the two of you, can no longer be together. See, that was going on. You're going to find out in the mid-month right now, this is what's real. That's why you want to plant seeds. As soon as that truth comes out, bam, planting seeds. Look at that. Somebody's trying to tell you that they want to be with me. Or this is my job. They're going to give me the promotion. They're lying, guys. No matter what, they're lying. And you have Four of Wands, which is a celebration card. Whatever is going on over here, you're dealing with a liar. Straight up. Straight up liar. Everything that was going on before is the truth. This is a lie. And your other person is like, whoa, hold on, wait, what? No. And they are stuck within a liar. Okay. I unconditionally accept, cherish, and love myself as I am. Acceptance. Yeah. Now, let me just get an overall card over here, though, too. If that's your message from Spirit, just to accept yourself, everything's going to be fine. Yeah, this has liar written all over it. Yeah, see, harmony, lovers. Whoever this person is, they do truly love you. This other person is trying to cause obstacles and challenges between the situation. Whatever you're passionate about, somebody else wants your job. They want your man. They want your whatever that piece is, right, of the puzzle. For a lot of you, it's your man or your woman. Okay, literally, your partner. Because they've been trying to push their shit towards you. Right, but like I said, during the mid-month, you're going to find out that truth. Yep. And it definitely could come from an Aries coming in, wielding the truth. But I do feel like there's going to be some kind of heart-to-heart conversation with the Knight of Cups here. I think there's going to be some kind of heart-to-heart conversation that's going to take place between you and this person. I don't care if it's the boss. I don't care who it is. You're going to have this heart-to-heart conversation where you're both on the same page, understanding what's going on, right, after this comes in. That person's asked out. Yeah, somebody's trying to cause some major, has tried in the past to make some major conflict, that now in the mid-month you're going to figure this out. They're going to be called out on this by whoever this Knight of Wands is. That way you can have the heart-to-heart conversation with the Knight of Cups, who is the King of Cups. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Ooh. Silvery tongue. Yeah, Three of Wands. There it is, third-party situation. Trying to get what they want out of the situation, causing conflict for selfish behavior. Whew. Okay. You guys got this. You be okay. Whoa, that's a deep one, though. Just keep planting those seeds, because, yeah, I seen you guys harvesting those seeds, because I feel like you've been harvesting these seeds once before, but then there was that delay. That delay was, should I continue? And I see you continuing, but you're going to have to wait for this message, right? Okay, and some of you might already have that message already come in, so, okay, guys, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.